a big feat if you knew me a couple years ago. Thank you. I'm officially better than all of you. No, I'll still do ketamine if it's free. If I feel like being tranquilized, which honestly 2025 is looking like a horse year. It's year of the snake, but I'm trying to fucking feel like a horse. I would prefer it if you did coke off my ass these days instead of my mons pubis. Thank you very much. That way I don't have to look at it. I am 3 years sober of cocaine. Thank you. I went to a therapist to try to quit because I have a big yes monster, as my therapist told me. She was like, you say yes to everything, don't you? And I was like, yes, crazy, you caught that. And then I was like, I want to find a drug therapist. I want help kicking this fucking Miley Cyrus, what, I don't know what it's called. I'm in my 30s now. Is Miley Cyrus still alive? Are we good? Party in the USA, baby. My drug therapist definitely had people in the background. I only met with her one time. It seemed like she was in a YMCA maybe of sorts. You're supposed to be in private. That's one of the rules. And then she was like, okay, so doing cocaine is similar to having a slice of pizza. And I was like, ma'am, I live in New York City. I can't afford to do cocaine like pizza. What are you? She was like, you know, once you have a slice, it's really hard to stop. And I was like, I think you're talking about bulimia, which I kicked a decade ago. I realized I never wanted to see a drug therapist again, so I just straight up didn't do coke again. I was like, you know what? That's a good time. We're gonna call it a day. 10 years of fucking addiction, and you cured me, pizza man. Oh, God. I like being sober because I get to be righteous now. I get to make eye contact with people. Shh, that's not the joke. I'm gonna let you guys on in a secret. When you guys laugh, when it's not the joke, you're interrupting what? A person on stage. I'm telling a story, and a lot of places interrupting a white woman will get you in trouble. I'm not that one. You guys keep interrupting. Say something good during my set. Give me something to stop and talk about, please. I get to make eye contact now with people that I've been sloppy drunk in front of. I got to tell somebody I was sober the other day who I peed on once. Not that kind of pee. I was on antibiotics in college and a bottle of Caro Rossi, in case you guys know what that is. Anybody know? A very fine wine indeed. And she had to take off my pants for me, and I pissed on her. We're still friends today. That was 20 years ago. Almost, just kidding. I'm 30. And I get to look at these people and be like, I don't drink now. AKA, I'm not gonna pee on you now unless it's in the shower and you asked for it. And for $20. I don't really go out anymore. I don't really party. It's weird that I'm even in a bar at this hour because honestly, nobody offers me anything that I want anymore. I don't want cocaine. I want you to offer me a bump of Lexapro in the bathroom. I'm gonna be honest. If somebody was like, hey, we're going out to a warehouse party tonight and we're gonna get fucking stabilized, I would be like, whoa. You mean you can elevate my mood? Without putting holes in my brain? I've done keyboard cleaner. You're gonna have to sell me on that one. You wanna rack up some Celexa on your dick? I do miss the burn. I just got dumped. Whatever. And it's been a journey, if you will, to go through a breakup sober. I can't rely on my 8 a.m. bottle of white wine. Not Caro Rossi, they only make red. Instead, my roommate got me NA beers, a big supply of them, and for about 2 weeks, I would wake up and chug non-alcoholic beers in the shower, and I was like, this is it. The opposite of rock bottom. I must be getting better soon. I like NA beers. I would like to drive around with them. I just want to feel on edge. It's been a long time since I had a tall boy on the 101 in Los Angeles, which is what you do for traffic. In case you were wondering, I haven't drank in a year. I crashed my car one time by drinking 3 original Four Locos, so I should have quit a long time ago. Not because my antidepressants were making me sick. Like, that's... Sometimes you just don't know. Once an addict, I guess you get cured if you're cute enough. No, I'm just kidding.
Stage 4. Stage 10, sorry.
What? Oh, somebody was talking, and I thought maybe you would like the microphone and to tell me what it was about. Don't you hate that in class when teachers would call you out and like you're clearly being like, this bitch has a fupa, and then they're like, what were you saying? What were you saying, James? You want to share it with the class? No, miss. No, I was saying math rules. Okay. I got dumped recently. The person I was dating broke up with me over a text message. Yeah, he's almost 40. And told me that I have the emotional maturity of a 13-year-old. Yeah, I'm a nanny. I work with 12-year-old boys. I hang out with kids every single day. Where do you think my emotional maturity is gonna be? They have taken away any proper language I've had, and now everything is ass. A big butt is yeah. Like, I have no emotional maturity at all. I hang out on a playground 5 days a week after school, and there's a group of girls that have adopted me, and they came up to me the other day and said, let's all sit in a circle and tell our crushes. And I was like, let's go, girls. And we sat down, and they said, okay guys, there's a rule. We listen and we don't judge. I was like, have you guys all been to my AA meeting? Are we gonna do the serenity prayer too? Because God is whatever you make it. Don't forget, it works if you work it, so keep coming back. I went up and I was like, right now I have a crush on a activist lawyer, and they were like, one little girl goes, mm-mm. I thought we don't judge. I said, what's wrong with a lawyer? I was like, I need to be set one day. I would like somebody to help me pay my bills. And I was like, ladies, that is very important. These girls are 9. And she just goes, my dad's a lawyer. Boring. Girl. Another girl was like, well, I'm thinking about liking about 4 guys. Holly Queen. She's going to Burning Man one day and ruining a lot of lives. And getting playa pussy. No, she's 9. Sorry, that's wrong. I took my kid to the library. My kid, oh my God, I'm a mother. I took the 9-year-old I nanny to the library the other day, and I was like, hey, go reserve that computer for us. I'll be right over there. And he goes away for 1 second, and he comes back, and he runs to me going, and I go, what? He goes, the white man is watching porn. He goes, there's a lot of homeless people in here. I was like, yes, there is. It's 6 p.m. in Brooklyn at a library. It's a home away from home, baby. And he was like, well, it just seems like the white guy's ruining it. Everybody else seems cool, and they're all black. And I was like, and what did we learn today? And he was like, black people are better than white people. And I was like, thank you very much. These are good lessons. He wanted me to do that joke tonight, so that's why I'm recording it, because he could not get over it. The way that we handled that situation later when his dad came home was me and the 2 boys I nanny were sitting around writing comedy based on seeing porn. And the main joke that was circulating was, that's my nanny! Walking by the guy watching porn, hey, this is my favorite part. These kids are geniuses. The dad came home and was like, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, we're writing jokes about porn. Instant raise. Oh my God. I don't want to date. I honestly don't want to date. It seems like it's gonna fucking suck. I used to, before I had a steady partner, I was on Field. Anybody know what Field is? A little kink app. I like it because, you know, people ask if they can like choke you and like smack you around and slap you, and I just think it's really nice that men are asking first these days. I got 86 from a mic for that joke because they told me that domestic violence is never funny, and I was like, well, then you've never hit a comic. Oh God. No, I don't have any real kinks. I realize I'm pretty vanilla. I think the only kink I have, I get right here on stage, it would be a what? Applause. Thank you. That's so crazy. Also, there's things that we have to ask first when you first get to know each other, and it's like you're getting older. I'm 30, and I have to ask certain things. Like I want to know if this guy's crazy before I go home with him. It's not safe for us out there. I went to a guy's house the other day, and he had a loft bed, 40 years old, and T-shirts as pillowcases. It's dangerous in the streets. He was in an open relationship, and as he was inside of me, he said, "Don't forget I have a girlfriend." I said, ethical non-monogamy, my fucking ass. Somebody better sweep me off these streets. I am unprepared. I am not well. This is why we need abortions, to be safe. Because there are grown men in loft beds who want to impregnate you. You cannot raise a baby, it's gonna fall right off. I have a feeling there's a couple of men in here with loft beds because it kind of died down a little bit right then. They're like, what's wrong with being a grown man with a loft bed? I have it right underneath my Ramones tapestry. Like, fuck off. Fuck off.